This week on And You Don't Stop, we speak to the organizers of the Third World for Black Power Action in Oakland, California. And we have the artist collective Mass Bass on Rooftop Live.
You know, as people that are also impacted by state violence and specifically imperialism, we've been grappling with how to relate to the current Black Lives Matter struggle in the United States specifically. And we felt that what was lacking was an internationalism and really discussing the global nature of policing. So we thought that it would make sense for us to bring our forces together, specifically Palestinian and Filipinos, having this conversation and broadening it to some very close allies around what we could do that would contribute to that conversation and intervene in analysis that we think deepens the understanding around Black struggle globally.
And it was built on historical work. So we've been rolling together in anti-war marches since September 11th, immigrant rights marches from 2006 or so in different parts of the Bay Area. But also we were in communication with the Black leadership that's emerging in the Bay Area around this struggle in the U.S. Specifically how we would be able to participate in the reclaiming of MLK Jr.'s legacy around militancy and his internationalism in the latter phase of his life. So how do we talk about his internationalism in a way that we're connected to it from different third world national liberation movements around the world, but also people's struggles from different parts of the country, here in the U.S. and then internationally as well.
And I think additionally we wanted to highlight the fights for liberation and the resistance of our people and the power of our people that has been throughout, not necessarily just right now in this current struggle around policing and militarization of our communities. You know, I think that we often get stuck with affirming a humanity that is not recognized within these systems. So we want to stop affirming a humanity that we know exists, and we want to start reclaiming that power and resistance of our people.
A lot of our groups have organized in different spaces, groups that have base, that organize deeply in the community, and I think that's really helped in terms of being able to navigate in such a quick way, have a united kind of analysis throughout the years of organizing together.
One thing to also note is we didn't come together as a group in solidarity with Black power or Black resistance. We came together as a group that's with Black power and Black resistance because some of the organizations in our formation are actually Black liberation organizations. Given this moment in time, there's been a lot of galvanization around the Black Lives Matter slogan, and it's been good to reclaim this notion that, you know, Black people are dehumanized and that this country was built on white supremacy, as has been most of the world. However, what was missing again was this idea that not only is it a human rights issue, it's not this notion of liberal human rights. It's not only just reclaiming that we're human, but we also have a right to fight back. And historically, the movements that we consider our reference points have been militant, and they have not shied away from fighting and challenging the system head on.
The U.S. empire would not have expanded if it weren't for the dehumanization of Black communities and slaves here in the U.S., being able to accumulate capital and go to the third world and expand its markets. So I think it's important to understand that our struggles are interconnected. It would be short-sighted for me to say that I know how it is to be Black in this country. There are definitely privileges that we have in terms of our skin, in terms of our access to resources. However, our struggles are deeply interconnected. The liberation of the Filipino people is deeply dependent on the liberation of Black folks and vice versa. So to not look at it as a system is very, very short-sighted. For us, it's important to call and support the broad call for that Black Lives Matter, and it's also important for us to really push the fact that Black power matters and Black resistance matters because people all over the world are also resisting this empire.
Beyond specifically indicting particular cops, it's actually the system of policing, the militarization of police that was thrust upon our peoples in the Philippines and Palestine and other places. We were making those connections. The joint training between Israeli forces and U.S. cops here, or BART police going over to train with Philippine National Police in the Philippines, human rights violators. So those connections are ways that we wanted to make specific references to what's happening now to really attack our people all around the world. We're definitely throwing down for the fact that Black Lives Matter, but raising it to the level of we need to build Black power and movements internationally to resist all of this and wherever it's happening.
I'm over here with the brother Kiwi, you know what I'm saying, the MC that was rocking with Mass Bass, you know what I'm saying, Comrade Pele, who rocked with us also in the Cypher. Tell us about the project of Mass Bass, first of all, that we just saw.
Mass Bass, we've been a band that's been around for about 3 years now. Most of us are community organizers, and You know, it's kind of started off as us just hanging out and jamming. Our goal really is to project our stories and our struggles from our lens as Filipinos here in America, but also as Filipinos who, you know, support the movement back home in the Philippines, which actually Pele can talk a lot more in depth about. So yeah, that's what we about, Mass Base.
Yeah, we just been connecting what's happening in the community with the Filipino community, whether it be immigration, workers' rights, ethnic studies, but we built a bridge to the liberation movement in the Philippines, the National Democratic Revolutionary Movement. And, you know, we're just trying to free our people, whether you're Moro, indigenous, you know, like what Key was saying in the songs, wherever, what way of life you come from, whether it's in the Philippines or around the world, we all connected to other struggles as well.
Y'all have a message in your music, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we obviously, when we speak to each other, we know what time it is, but a lot of folks don't know. So tell us a bit about, you know what I mean, how y'all are like immersed in hip-hop culture, but you're also representing ideas and, you know what I'm saying, ideas of struggle.
Hip-hop kind of sparked my consciousness, but I still didn't have that analysis. Right. You know, I was just kind of like trying to be conscious, but I didn't know it. I didn't fully know what I was talking about until I got plugged into the organizing work. And once that history and really that solid analysis became something that was a part of my life, then I realized that, you know, I actually have something to talk about. It actually enhanced my writing and my music, you know. And so for me, organizing, being an activist, and being a cultural worker, a rapper, they go hand in hand, you know. And so I mean, I could be talking about kicking it with my homies on the rooftop, but there's always going to be some politics, you know, involved in that. You know what I mean? And you know, that's pretty much how it is for me. So
I grew up in hip hop culture. I was raised as a b-boy and also street organizations, and you know, I think that's the foundation for a lot of us in the neighborhoods, right? But then, like Kiwi was saying, it wasn't until I was connected to organizations and to movements, and then unpacking and tying together the hip-hop knowledge with our own, you know, revolutionary history, our own people's culture, you know, and unpacking that and then linking with other folks who are kind of on the same path, you know. So definitely it's important to connect the hip-hop with, you know, the politics and moving towards, you know, some analysis. Yeah.
Solidarity up here, rooftop, check, yeah. Sure, we got that hot music, the 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 hot. Check it out, we got that hot music, the 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 hot show. Check. So all my people and me, everybody in your hands, if you're here to get free, they say unity. Yeah, they say, yo, check. We gotta pull back, let it go, all fact, let them know sound of rebellion brought to each of you in stereo. Politicians getting though, city, state, federal. TV gotta scare the people coming in from Mexico. Oh, but who's really in fear? Same dude that ran Cali, he gave Tukey the chair. Not a care in the world for a soldier's life. Another 100 of them, then they said, mold the fight. So that mold that televised, television televised. I could hear Obama, he like, yeah, go get them guys. They send our own to kill our own. Talking about killing two birds with one stone. He comes home in a casket, wrapped in a flag. Yeah, people in his neighborhood still ain't really had shit. So what he die for again? So some rich motherfucker can profit from him? Damn. Think you ready for this? Food, clothes, shelter won't settle for less. Yeah. How many left in the clip? Yeah. It's that next movement. Check. Yeah. You think you're ready for this? Food, clothes, shelter won't settle for less. Hey. How many left in the clip? Yeah. It's that new movement. Yeah. Hey. You listener, stop what you're doing. Set it in motion, it's the next movement. You listener, stop what you're doing. Set it in motion. Yeah, they go Old Town, Frisco, down to SoCal. Po coming, they targeting your child. All because your child fit the profile. Still they wonder why them kids are so hostile. But what would you do if your hood was locked down with the only thing familiar, the guns and cost sound? Shorty learning early how to fire them hot rounds. Not too long after, Shorty gets shot down. The killers are not found. The saga continues, the people don't know how to address the issue, the drama, the pistols, the face-off, the killing, the bystander victim, cause the stray one hit him as he sat there, chilling, didn't know what he was missing. Little minor rendition of the real Thanksgiving, where the cracker ass pilgrims went and killed all the Indians. 2015, here we go again. Think you're ready for this? Food, clothes, shelter, won't settle for less. Hey, how many left in the clip? Yeah, it's that new movement. Check. Hey, how many left in the clear? Food, clothes, shelter, won't settle for less. Hey, how many left in the clear? Yeah, that new movement. Check. Now all my people on the roof, if you're here to get live, turn your hand into a fist and punch the sky and say, all right. Say, all right. Yo, got that hot music, the 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 hot. Check it out, we got that hot music, the 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 hot.